I think we're in a situation now where the left and the right do not have any kind of unified vision for what the nation should be. And I would like to see Biden say what he thinks, or whoever's pulling his strings, say what he thinks the future of the country should look like, and what Trump says the future of the country should look like, and let the American people decide what vision of the future for our nation, because it's our nation, that we want to see.
Listen, I just say it's not even that we have different visions for what the future should be. I mean, I totally agree with you, but it's that we're living in different realities. And our reality, I believe the reality I'm living in is actual reality. But just very quickly, I'm sorry. But did you see just the other day when Dr. Phil was on The View?
Yeah.
And he just mentioned at one point how, like, closing the schools was totally obviously not the right move in hindsight, and it had all these negative externalities for little kids, and they were never really at risk of getting them. And the ladies on The View were like, they had never come in contact with this argument.
Right.
Like, they still at this point don't recognize that, oh yeah, the lockdowns were a total mistake.
But you have.
Yeah.
This is the frustrating and thing about the reality is it's flowing in one direction. Democrats have not been exposed to arguments being made on shows like this, and people on shows like this have been exposed to it all. One of the best examples, holy crap, this Bill Maher clip. I got to pull this clip up. Let's do a segment on this, because I got to rag on Bill Maher more for the day. I didn't rag on him enough. He needs to retire. He is 68 years old. He's been doing the show for a long time. Shout out and congratulations to all your success. I'm scrolling down looking for this clip. And this is obscene. Let me play this clip for you guys, and you're going to laugh.
CPAC, do you know what that is?
Is this playing out there too?
What is it?
Unfortunately.
What is PAC?
Political Action Committee.
Political Action Committee. Okay. Yeah. It's their big convention every year. It's like corporations have a big convention. They have their big convention. I made jokes about it every year. I can't remember the last time we did it. It goes way back. I remember once calling it the Woodstock for the mentally impaired.
I'd just like to take a quick moment and make sure we put a pin in that. He said, Woodstock for the mentally impaired. That's CPAC. And now enjoy the rest of the clip.
But in years past, it was like the most conservative commentators and senators and governors. And okay, this year there's a guy, I've heard this name, I don't know who he is, Jack Prozobic. He's doing sort of like
because he's a pro.
Roundtable discussion, it's a convention, they have these things. This is a quote: "Welcome to the end of democracy. We are here to overthrow it completely. We didn't get all the way there on January 6th, but we will endeavor to get rid of it." Am I missing an irony here? Am I missing a joke? Or is it, as it seems now, they are saying the quiet part out loud?
Yeah.
That they are not. This is CPAC. This is Republican conservative, their big convention. And you have a guy like this and the crowd is loving it. Welcome to the end of democracy. We're here to overthrow it. January 6th was good. Now we're going to finish the job. Thoughts?
It's scary.
Thoughts on that?
Bill, that was a joke about Trump making a joke about being a dictator day one in office. That is an ironic take on how the liberal
that was my question. Am I missing the irony?
Conservatives, I think so. Yes, it's a joke.
Really?
But,
He's so embarrassed.
I think more to the point.
Tim, don't stop it. Play it to the
Bill,
end.
And
Keep your day job, Jack.
That's the worst part. By the way, to keep your day job is the worst part of the whole thing, because even after he's exposed, he still tries to go, well, your joke sucked. And you're like, dude, you didn't get it. You got it totally wrong. And you should feel bad about yourself.
But it's worse than that. I think the response from me is, Bill, quit your day job. Okay, you're past your prime.
Give Jack a show.
It's a huge blunder. But I'll tell you what happened is Jack Posobiec made a very obvious joke where he was mocking the liberal press's interpretation of January 6th. He was laughing while he said it. The audience laughed, and then CNN ran it as if it was a real quote without showing the clip. You get a guy on TV being like, and now they're saying, did you see this? The guy saying they want to overthrow democracy and that they want to finish the job they didn't get done on January 6th. Then some research intern for Bill Maher writes it down on a card and hands it to him. Bill Maher never saw the clip, never Googled the clip, reads it and goes, am I missing something here? They're just saying the quiet part out loud. And Batya Ungar Sargon goes, it's a joke. And he goes, oh, well, it's a stupid joke.